Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Brooke and Hope grasp. Brooke gushes about her son telling her last night that Steffi hired her back. Ridge walks by and Brooke exclaims, "Isn't this awful? Hope got rehired." Ridge didn't indeed know this was being considered and asks, "What changed?" Hope knows it must feel sudden, but she and Steffi decided they had wasted enough time being at odds with one another. Brooke thinks it's inconceivable. Ridge agrees that it's moving in the right direction. Hope says it's not the only relationship she'd like to try to rebuild. Hope tells Ridge that she and Carter went too far. They went about effects entirely awry, and I'm trying to make it right. She's hoping to recapture his trust. Ridge always watched for her and she's been a great asset. He likes her new tone mindfulness. Hope is seeing effects in a different light recently. Ridge muses, so is Steffi, it turns out. Brooke asks if Carter knows she's back at Forrester. Hope says they haven't spoken yet. Brooke urges her to tell him. Hope picks up her phone. At Carter's he flashes to Hope telling Liam she wants a future with him. He closes his eyes and snoots. Looking at a print of her on his phone, he flashes back some further and snoots again. Moving to the kitchen, Carter sees Hope is calling and answers. She tells him she has news and wants to talk. He asks her to come to the garret so they can bandy it face to face. Hope says she'll be right over. Hope disconnects and tells Brooke and Ridge it'll be nice to partake some good news for a change. Once she leaves, Brooke and Ridge go over the news of Steffi rehiring Hope. Brooke's relieved their enmity is over. Hope was happy to come into work this morning. She thanks Ridge for his support. He tells her to thank Steffi. She'll do that. He admits he's surprised by this. Why now? Why bury the hatchet now? What happened? Brooke thinks it's miraculous. She suggests they make it a trend and work effects out as well. At Precipice House, Steffi and Finn kiss good morning. He got in after she fell asleep last night. Steffi brings up Liam's reviews and says she's soliciting for good news. Liam walks by and tells her, "Yeah, well, don't stop." She asks him what the croaker said. Liam said the reviews said no change, so no go. It's going to be the death of him. Steffi asks him to stop, he doesn't have to put on a stalwart face. Liam was hoping for a phenomenon, but it doesn't feel it's in the cards. Steffi tells Liam that she spoke to Hope last night, she's enough broken up. Liam complains that he doesn't want them being sad all the time. He worries about doing this to the girls. Steffi assures him they'll get through this. She reveals that she and Hope have renovated effects up grounded on having some effects in common, including their love for him. Liam's overcome. "I know way aloud. I would hear you say that." Steffi says they're doing it for him and their little girls. They're determined to end the stupid contest. Liam can't indeed believe it's real. Steffi reiterates that she and Hope want to make peace. They understand what's truly important now and want to make him happy. Liam tells her they're both amazing. He felt responsible for their conflict. Steffi reminds them they're grown-ups. The drama was because of their own choices. They'll work to put it behind them. Steffi says they're trying to produce the kind of relationship Liam wants them to have. They go over Liam spending as important time with his daughters as he can get. Suddenly, Finn gets a textbook and pouts. Steffi asks, "What's it?" Finn says Dr. Buckingham wants to bandy options for Liam. Steffi gasps. Is he saying there's a chance for Liam? He flashes to Hope and Liam one further time as she knocks on the door. He opens it and thanks her for coming. Hope's glad he invited her. He blurts, "You have news?" Hope tells him she's back at Forrester. Stunned, he asks, "You're back?" Hope says she and Steffi had an awful discussion and decided to support each other. Carter's surprised but happy for her. He asks what happened. She says it was a change in perspective. Life can be short and changeable. Why waste time? commodity Liam reminded us of. Carter's face falls as he realizes Liam got them to make effects right. Is that each you want to partake, Hope? He wonders if there's anything she wants to tell him regarding Liam. Hope asks Carter if he's heard commodity. She doesn't know what to say. Carter tells Hope that Daphne advised him that she'd break his heart, that he was a diversion and she'll end up back with Liam. Hope stammers as he continues that he explains he went back to her mama's to see her history. She suppositions she missed him. Carter says, "You were there. You were busy with Liam." Hope nods, "You saw us." Carter eavesdropped everything she said to him, how important she wants to be there for him. That he's the man for you. Hope shakes her head. Carter, he smothers that Daphne was right. "I'm a fool." Hope tells him he's not a fool. "You're amazing and I've missed you so much." She's abominated being piecemeal from him. "Carter, it's you. You're the man I want to be with." Carter wears a nonplussed expression on his face as Hope throws her arms around him. Daphne enters the main office at Forrester Creations to meet with Carter and Hope. "Pleasure to meet you," he offers with a smile. But Daphne just gapes back coldly, responding with a whiff. Having lost control of the family business, the Forresters are trying to figure out a way to get it back. "We can go back any time," Steffi reminds everyone as Eric looks on. With Taylor by his side, Ridge demurs that taking Carter up on his offer to work at the company they should be running is no way to fix this. "That's just for show," he argues. "You know that." Will brings Electra by the house to meet his father. "It's nice to eventually meet you, Electra," Bill says with open arms. Grateful for Will helping save her from Remy's clutches, she turns and smiles at her beau. "Thanks to a certain someone," she gushes. "Your son is an extraordinary man." From the stairs, Luna watches, hidden, unfit to reveal that she's staying there under house arrest. Could she be transferring her preoccupation from Bill to his son? Will has only been dating Electra for a little while, but he formerly does and appreciate Remy sticking his nose in. "You suppose I'm gonna mess effects up for Electra?" Remy asks Will as he sits at the bar at Il Giardino. Will puts his bottom down and promises, "If you do, you're gonna answer to me." But Electra has more important effects to worry about than her old friend following her and dropping out her life. "I'm being fired?" she asks as Ivy stands by her side. "Why?" Katie and Brooke exchange looks that say they don't really want to be doing this but feel they've to. But are they shutting down the new jewelry line entirely, or do they just suppose Ivy doesn't need an adjunct? With Carter now in charge of Forrester, there's no telling what he might do next with the company. And as Eric, Ridge, and Taylor look over Steffi's shoulders at her phone, they see a videotape advertisement from Brooke that shakes them to their cores. "I'll step into my old position as CEO," Brooke reports. Ridge and Brooke were formerly on the outs because of the way he talked about Hope, but Brooke taking over the CEO position at Forrester seems to be the last straw for him as he turns to Taylor's drinking arms for a shoulder to lean on. "You were right each on, huh?" he muses. But as Ridge and Taylor move by closer together and are about to kiss, Brooke comes knocking. "I need to talk to you," she calls out from the other side of the door. "Ridge?" But does he want to talk to her? Luna pleads with Bill, Remy makes Electra nervous, Hope fills Brooke in, and Carter takes a stage against Ridge. This could get unattractive. Reeling from her visit with Poppy, Luna's spirits were lifted when she set up she had another caller and Bill walked by. Sitting across from him, the youthful woman makes an emotional plea. "The effects I did," Luna insists, "that's not who I am." Bill's face is like gravestone, still. Will he give Luna a chance to explain, or is this visit simply an attempt to shut her down? Electra was pleased when Remy showed up in Los Angeles, but as the Joe continues to fit himself into her life, visiting her at Forrester, she realizes she needs to clarify many effects. "We're musketeers," Electra reminds him. But Remy isn't hearing any of it. "We're further than musketeers," he presses. When will she notice the red flags flying each around this Joe? Brooke was stunned to learn that Carter and Hope were making a move against the Forresters, and can't relatively process this particular turn of events. I don't know what you're saying, she tells her son. So Hope spells it out for her in simple terms. Steffi and Ridge no longer run Forrester Creations, she announces. Eric, Ridge, and Steffi were spooked to find out that Carter had gone behind their tails and tricked them into giving up control of their family business. Unfit to believe that his good friend would betray him like this, Ridge is induced that Hope has manipulated him into this. You stole this company for her, he grievances, waving towards the Logan. But Carter snappily jumps to her defense. I said, enough, he snaps. But the Forresters aren't going to give up without a fight. I'm not gonna let you get down with this, Ridge vows. But is there anything he can do to stop Carter's preemption? Now the news are ready to entertain us with spicy hits and hints, those might blow our mind be half the real world. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.